Hi, I'm Mrs. Overall. You caught me cutting out a cape. I'm making it as a gift for Claw, and I'm trying to cut a triangle out of this card. I have one side up there. Triangle kind of looks like a mountain. So if I cut up the other side, I have a triangle. And I think if I fold this down at the top, that can be a little collar for his cape. I'll see how he likes it. Hey, Claw. Claw, wake up. What's that? Oh, I made you a cape. Really? Yes. You know your friend Clark? You're playing with your friend Clark, and he has a cape. I thought you might like a cape. I would. Okay, well, here. Let me get a piece of tape. Hey, what do you know? Tape and cape rhyme. I think if I tape it on at the collar, that might work. It would work better. Oh, yeah, I think it's going to work. Oh, careful. It's not a problem with you because you have that exoskeleton, so I can tape right to it. It's hard on the outside. Yes, it is. Hey, nice cape. Yeah, I'll move your scarf up. I actually probably should have had your scarf up by your neck. No, that's fine. Okay, thanks. There's a nice cape. And now you and Clark can play superheroes. Yes, we can. Hey, can and cape begin with the sound of cut. I always have to be careful when I'm cutting. I don't want to cut my skin. I don't have skin. Oh, yes. So that exoskeleton would protect you from scissors, from being cut. Yes. Hey, Clark! Oh, here. Come here, Clark. Let's see. Clark has his cape. His is really a bib. Well, you know what? His is really a bib. Yes, it was a bib. In fact, he still wears it whenever we're having holidays so that he doesn't get food all over him. But it's fun to wear his bib backwards to make it a cape. So if he wants to pretend like he's flying, it can just go right out behind him. Whoa! There he goes. And me too! Whoa! Yes. When you were little, did you wear a cape? When I was little, I wore a towel as a cape. Oh, cool. So you were a superhero? I guess. I like to have a cape. And I would run and it would flap out behind me. Cool. Cool is another word that begins with k. Today, the sound, you can see the scissors right here, is there to remind us of the sound that you hear at the beginning of cut. Cool. We just learned about the sound that the letter C makes, at least some of the time. C actually can make more than one sound, and we'll talk about that another day. But for today, C makes the sound you hear at the beginning of cut. If you use one hand and make it be like scissors, you can make the sound that you hear at the beginning of the word cut. So let's review. Get your one hand ready. C. S. T. Short A. N. M. Short I. C. One more time. C is one of the letters where the uppercase and the lowercase have the exact same shape. It's all curvy. Yes, that's a word that begins with the letter C. So if we have an uppercase C, it's a big curve. And if we have a lowercase c, it's a smaller curve. C is one of the letters you see at the beginning of the alphabet. In fact, sometimes instead of calling it the alphabet, people call it the ABCs because those are the first 3 letters in the alphabet. So let's sing the ABC song. Ready? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Uppercase letters. Lowercase letters. Same thing. It's the 3rd letter in the alphabet. It would come at the beginning. It's in the top row. We're going to stop when we get to C. Ready? A, B, excuse me. A, B, C. Okay. Now with C, what words can you think of that begin with the k, k, k sound? Guys, what do you think? Cousins! Yes! Cousins! You're all cousins. The Moose cousins. What else? What do you think? Comb. Yes. My hair is a little bit longer than yours. Yours is really fur. I don't know that you need to comb it, but it feels good when you comb it, doesn't it? Yes, it does feel good when you comb it. What else? Can you think of one? Climb. Oh, yes. Here, Clark. You start down here. I'll help you climb. Climb up a step. Climb up another step. Climb up on my lap. On my knee. Yeah. Oh, and Clark. Would you be the helper today? Okay, Clark. Oh, Clark, I like your cape. Oh, cape! Cape! He outgrew the bib. Actually, he still wears it if it's a holiday and he wants to keep his fur clean. But now you like to wear it backwards as a cape. So Clark, you could be our helper today. Right, okay. You can help the cousins. Let me see. First, I'll put your name. Where'd my marker go? Marker. It's not in my pocket. Oh, here it is. Clark. Clark begins with the letter C, a capital C. Oh, capital is another word for uppercase. So Clark. We have a big curve for the uppercase C. Oh, he's lucky. He has the pirate letters in his name. A-R makes the R sound. There's the word Clar, but we're not done. Clark. Sounds like a C, but it's really a K. We'll be talking more about that too. Clark. Clark is the helper today. So far we've had Sam, Tom, Anna, Nelson, Maria, Iris, Clark. Okay, Clark. I'll put those uppercase, lowercase C's up here in the corner. Oh! Corner! And then you can make the illustrations here. Would you like to use my marker? Okay, here. And I'll see you back in 2 minutes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Let's see what Clark and the cousins came up with today. Of course, you see the uppercase and lowercase c. I see a cut. Oh, a cabin, like overall school. And, oh, claw. You've got to see this. Come on. What? Oh, they drew me. They drew you because your name begins with a letter C. My name begins with a capital C. Claw. Yes. It looks just like me. It does look very much like you. The cousins did a great job. What are you going to draw for the letter C today? Well, I could draw claw. You could draw a claw, but they have already done that. Oh, okay. How about a can of tuna? Oh, you do like tuna. I do like tuna. Okay, well, ready to get the marker? I know it's hard for you to hold on to, but here, we'll try. Well, before though, think, do you want to draw it looking straight at it? Do you want to look at it from the top? So it would be round, or do you want to see a little bit of the top and the rest of it down below there? The last way. Okay, well, you know what? If you follow my instructions, you might draw it so that it looks that way. First, I want you to draw a fat oval, okay? Okay, there's a fat oval. Now I want you to make a short line down here and a short line down here. That looks like one, like 11. Well, okay, yes, I could say put an 11 on the edges. Okay. How do you want to hold it? A short line and a short line. Okay. And now, see how this kind of looks like a smile? I want you to make a smile right there, a curved line, like the bottom part of an oval, of a sideways oval. Okay. Try, maybe start over there. Could you help me? Sure, this can be a group effort, sure. Here, I'm going to start here, and I'm going to make it just like a smile right there. Oh, yeah. Now, could you write tuna on there? In all capitals. All capitals. It must be important to you. Yes. Okay. Two, na. Na. Is that schwa a? Tuna. Tuna. We're a good team, you and I. Yes, we are. We cooperate to make a can. Right. Clark, you're our helper today. Come on down. We're going to make the lowercase c. Oh, you know what? If you're going to be the moose in the box, we're going to take your cape off. Okay? Okay. Cape, I know it's nice, but take a look. Lowercase c. Antler letter, box letter, leg letter. It is a box letter. So Clark, go ahead and climb in that box. Okay, good job. I see your body is kind of round in there, and the letter C is going to be round in the box as well. I can make a letter C with my pipe cleaner if I just curve it. If I put it completely together and start it at the top, it would be an O. But here is the letter C. I don't have to lift my pencil or my pen or my marker to make the letter C. So I'm going to make it look just like Clark. Clark, touching the top of the box and the bottom of the box. The letter C, I'm going to start at the top and go right around. Sometimes people like to start a little bit below the top of the box, but they have to bump the top of the box. You don't want to make it backwards. You don't want to make it a leg letter. Here's the letter C. Not this way, not that way. So Clark, come on down. Come on, can you get out? Want your cape back on? Okay, I know you like that cape. Okay, ready to make the C's? We're going to make 5 of them on the top line. Yeah, not the dot, but in the top box. You're right, they kind of do look like ears. When you're done, you can look at the brick. Oh, you flew up there. Is that one of your superpowers? Okay, I think most of my friends are ready also. Now we'll look at the C's that you've made. Come on down here. Find your favorite. And then make the second row. 5 more C's. Be just as neat as that one. Go ahead. Then circle your favorite. Ooh, you like one of the first ones that you made. Sure. I'll show them yours. You know, they probably could hold their books up to the screen. I don't think we could see them, but we could try. There's Clark's favorite. Now it's time to take a little break. If you have work that you need to finish in your notebook, letters or the dot box, or if you have pictures to finish, any of those things are fine. But if you need a little exercise break just to get the wiggles out, then go ahead and stand up and we'll try this one. Head and shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Head and shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. I have eyes, 2 ears, a mouth and a nose. Head and shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Now this knee that you have there is a joint. That's where it bends. But if you feel right there, there's like a round, almost like a little bowl, like a little cereal bowl there. That's a bone, and that's called your patella. Say that. Patella, yeah. And so we're going to sing about different body parts. We're going to sing hip and thigh, patella and shin, patella and shin. Hip and thigh, patella and shin, patella and shin. I have clavicles and ribs curving in. Hip, thigh, patella and shin, patella and shin. Now I just made this song up a little bit ago, so I probably am going to mess it up, but I'm going to try my best. Ready? Hip, thigh, patella and shin, patella and shin. Hip, thigh, patella and shin, patella and shin. I have clavicles and ribs that curve in. Hip, thigh, patella and shin, patella and shin. Not bad. You or me. If we think about the word cap, I wear a baseball cap to keep the sun out of my eyes when I go out into the sun. How many sounds do you hear in cap? You can use your arm for imaginary friends, and I can use my rail for my moose friends. Cap. Let's say it slowly. Cap. 3 sounds in cap. How about this one? Cough. When I cough into my elbow. So let's say it slowly while we get our friends. Ready? Off. How many sounds in cough? 3 sounds. Off. Cough. Well, here's a word that begins with that k sound. So let me get your letter. Oh, this was long enough for a kid. I need it short enough for a moose. Here. Your k. Ah, 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 ah. Let's say the sounds. K, ah, t, and then put them together. Cat. Right. If I change the T, here, take this off. I'll give you another one. Ah. Has the same 2 beginning sounds, but a different ending sound. It now has n. So what word would this be? Can. Can. Yes, Liam. You're right. This is the first syllable in Canada. Canada. That's a 3-syllable word. But Canada would need a capital C. Big Moose would like it because it's the name of a country. Canada. Oh, yes, there are lots of moose that are living in Canada. But we have the word can. If I change your letter, you're not a C anymore. You're the letter M, and you make the sound. So what word do we have here? I'll give you a hint with my hand, but I'm not going to give you a hint with my mouth. Man. Yes. You know what? We forgot to write any words down. Let's write the word man. Silly Mrs. Overall. Who's my writer today? You are? Okay. Man. All box letters. And then you try to write the word cat on your own. Here's your clue. K, a, t. And one of those is an antler letter. Go ahead and write that one. Leave a space after man and then write cat. Did yours look like that? Well, speaking of Big Moose, he likes capital letters, and capital letters are in names. We've talked about that. And in places. We've talked about that, like Canada and the Matterhorn. He also likes them at the beginning of a sentence. And we know enough words now that we can write a sentence. If I wanted to write, a man sat. Ah is one of our sight words. But because it's the beginning of a sentence, we can see where the box is. It's going to be a capital A. A man, I can see how to spell that there. I'm going to leave about a finger space there, and then I'm going to write the word man. Box, box, box. A man, another finger space. A man sat. At. man sat. A sentence begins with a capital or uppercase letter, and it ends with something called a period. Right down here by the toes of the last letter, you put a dot. It touches the line. It's not a cannonball. It's not a basketball. It's not anything huge, but it's not a little piece of dust either. You need to be able to see it. This is a sentence. It tells us something. It gives us a thought. When I hear the sentence, a man sat, I can close my eyes and make a picture of that in my head. A man sat. I wonder if mine was sitting on a rocking chair like I have up on the porch there. But a man sat. He could have been on a motorcycle. He could have been on a swing. He could have been in a truck. He could have been on a couch. It doesn't say where. It just says, a man sat. We have written a sentence. We're going to write a sentence every day that I remember that will begin with a capital letter and usually a period. The consonant C makes the k sound most of the time. It's a consonant. It's not a vowel. By now, you're probably getting better at the vowels. Let's try it. Ready? A, E, I, O, U. Again. A, E, I, O, U. Whisper. A, E, I, O, U. Again. A, E, I, O, U. That's all. And sometimes why? Today's sight word does begin with that letter C, with the k, k, k sound. Let me give you a hint. K and can. We'll put that right in with our other words. And I'll give you a count to 3 in my head. Sometimes I count a little faster than other times. Can. It. See. I. Man. Am. Look. The. At. Anaconda. An. Tyrannosaurus. I'm going to stop here. This word bothers me. I couldn't fit it on there, but I think today after school, I'm going to go get another card and I'm going to write it out more neatly because I did my best at the time, but I can fix this. I can make this better. So next time when you see this, it's going to be one word without this little hyphen that tells us to come down here. In. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Insect. Can. I can make a better card next time. See you next time at Overall School. How do you scare a caribou? You say, caribou!